Hey Plant Pals, I'm Mike the Cat Gardener, and today's video is for the Winter Indoor Gardening Challenge, hashtag WIG 2023. It's for the Winter Indoor Gardening uh, Challenge to get people to grow inside. And as you can see, my shelves are bare right now, and that's because my wife was ill this week and I didn't have a chance to really get things going. And I was kind of bummed out about that, but I thought, you know what, this is a good opportunity because this will show in real time. It's the 20, looking at my watch, it's the 30th of December, or November right now. December 1st is tomorrow, so tomorrow's the start of the WIG 2023, and all you gotta do is drop a seed. And so I figured I would take this opportunity to just in real time put a seed in a unit, just to show, in real time, to show how fast it can be. So yeah, so I'm making lemonade out of lemons, but like I said, it's not that big of a deal. So I will pause and I'll be right back. So I figured I will start with this Zimhu unit here. This is in my man cave here, and this is the unit that's closest to me. I want to grow something that'll be cool and fun to look at, so I'm going to grow this purple bok choy. I grew it outside and it was gorgeous, so I'm going to see how it looks inside. And I've got everything ready to go. And so, like I said, this is just going to be an example of how fast things can be to set up your own unit. It doesn't have to be a Zimhu unit. It can be an AeroGarden. It can be this same principle. This will apply if you just have a jar with a hole in the top that will support the sponge, or you could use rock wool. There's go back and look at my videos. I've got a ton of videos on how to do all that, and you can grow pretty much anything you want. So yeah, so I'm going to get this unit assembled. So not even gonna really stop it. I'll stop it if I have to go across the room or something. But see, right now there's nothing in this unit. I've got the baskets here ready to go. So I'm just gonna drop them in. So I'm gonna do 4 and see how I got them spaced out. Where's my other basket? Oh, there it is. And so I have to do it with the pots. I have to get the plant food, and I'll attach the light bar, put the thing in there, and drop a seed. So I'll be right back. So to start, I'm using this gallon jug with water that's been distilled, and AeroGarden plant food. It's 5 milliliters per gallon. So that's what I use to get my plants started. So I'm going to fill this up, attach the light bar to the unit, which is very simple, and I'll show that. But first, the boring part is filling up the the unit with the fluid. Be right back. All right, the thing I like most about the Zimhu unit is the light bar just magnetically attaches to the back, and you just plug into that, and you plug this into that box, and so that never touches the water. So it's a self-contained system. Well, not self-contained, but some of the light poles will actually be submerged in the water, and I don't like that. I like the fact that this one is on the outside, so any accidents or spills, not a big deal. All right, so I pre-soak my sponges, and I microwave them in the water because they are made out of compressed peat moss, and just to be sure that there's no gnats, eggs, or anything hiding in the peat moss. I'm sure these companies do a great job of ensuring that that's not happening, but better safe than sorry, in my opinion. So I got that. I'm going to drop the seed, which is the beautiful purple bok choy, purple lady bok choy. I'm going to put foil over the top of each sponge and wrap it. I'm going to punch a hole for the light. So yeah, everything's a very simple process. And then, like I said, once you learn these few steps, you can pretty much do it in your sleep. It's really easy. I'll be right back. All right, so that was easy enough. And so you might say, well, Mike, you have a 8-pod system. Why are you only using half of them? And that's because of the size of the plant. So a lot of people mistake a lot of people will make is they will crowd their system and they'll put like they have 8 pods, so they'll put 8 different plants on there that are huge plants, thinking that they're going to be able to grow 8 huge plants in this one system. And you can, but it will be a disaster. And then the people get disappointed and they won't try to grow again. So I always suggest that if you've got a big plant like tomato, or if you try something like a squash or a pumpkin or something, that you put one in the unit so it's not competing for food and it's not competing for light. And then of course you're going to have to do something with that fruit and vines once they get to a certain size. So you have to be sure that you're able to accommodate whatever you're growing. Peppers are usually pretty good about that, especially if you get a shorter variety. You can and you top it when it's young or whatever. You can train it to stay within the confines of your system. Now, this system's pretty tall, and the bok choy probably maybe you'll get to about here. Bigger if I'm lucky. If it really takes off, we'll see. But I want to ensure that I don't. If I put bok choy in every single one of these, yes, I would get little small bok choys, but I'm not trying to grow baby bok choys. I want to grow bigger bok choys. And if I get 2 very large ones, I will move 2 of them to a different system to make sure I don't crowd them out. So now that I've got the seed in there and I've got the foil over it, I like to take a weak hydrogen peroxide solution. I've talked about that before. And I spray in there. And this just, it turns into oxygen and it gives the plant kind of a jump start and make sure that it kills any pests that might be in there. It's just a practice that I like to do, and it works for me. And so I've got these plastic shot glass. Now I could use the covers that come with these things, but I want this to be kind of a bigger plant and have a good head start and grow tall. So I like to use these shot glasses for a cover. And I put one on each one. I'll spray some peroxide there to give it a warm, moist environment, and I'll lower the light down so that the light will also provide some a little bit of heat and give it a good head start. And for my own amusement, I like to add my little plant buddies to guard my food. And I've got a label handy. And I also got, when it does start to grow up, I got my little snippy snips. So yeah. So I'm going to get the thing in there, and I'll give you my final thoughts. Alright, so I'm going to lower the light bar. So that's another thing people don't do, is they will get like an AeroGarden or whatever, and they'll put the light bar, they'll leave the light bar way up high, and you actually want to put the light bar as close to the plant as you can when it's first starting out, and then raise it up as you go. So I'm just going to go ahead and put them all the way down to there. So you can see it's touching the tag there. And there you go. So this was, the time in between pauses was maybe a minute. So it was maybe like added an extra 2 minutes onto this video. I could have just let it run. But I had to set the phone down to do things. But yeah, just that quick. I got myself started and ready to go to grow purple bok choy for the hashtag WIG 2023, the Winter Indoor Gardening Challenge. All right, so it's always fun to get things going. I really wanted to, I wanted to show everything's set up. Like I got like 30 units to set up. I wanted to, show, but I still will. I just will do it over time, over the winter time, and I'll get like 5 more tomorrow and 5 more the next day and 5 more the day after that, and there's no rush. We got all winter. And that's the whole point of the collaboration, is to get people to grow inside. Take your time. You don't have to do it. It starts December 1st, but you don't have to do it December 1st. You can do it when you get. So, like a friend said that she's getting a AeroGarden or another brand system sent to her like Saturday, and asked me if it was okay, and I said that's absolutely fine. You can grow whenever you can all winter long. Just drop a seed from seed. That's the only rules. You start from seed after December 1st. I know there's a couple people who already got a jump start on it, but we really do want to encourage people to, and it's great that they're enthusiastic, but we really want people to start after December 1st. But, like hopefully, like I told some people that they said they already started, I says, well, just drop more seeds. Sometimes things won't grow right away or whatever. They don't work out, so start over. No big deal. All right. So any comments, questions, leave in the comments section. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Yeah, my thumb. Have an awesome day.